What's up, everybody? It's Datron Dean back once again with another episode of Unclouded Recruit. Today we're going to talk about my time in South Florida and Fort Lauderdale. I'm going to give you top 10 things of why you should live in Florida and why you shouldn't live in Florida. So let's get it started. The first thing that I loved about Florida is the weather. Year-round, 75 degrees and above. Sunny, you go to the beach, have fun, go get to catch some waves, sit on the beach, see a lot of people, a lot of locals. So that was one of the things that I loved a lot. The second thing what I loved about Florida is just the diversity. Being from a small town in South Arkansas, I've seen either white or black people, and South Florida is not like that. It's very diversified. It's a melting pot of a lot of different cultures, a lot of backgrounds, people from different parts of the country and the world. So that's one thing I really loved as well. The third thing that I loved about South Florida and Florida in general is just the tax benefits. You don't pay state income taxes with Florida, and so my paychecks were looking a little bit nice in South Florida. The fourth thing that I really loved about Florida is just the people. The people, the locals were very nice at times and helpful when it was time to look for different restaurants and different places to go. The fifth thing I really loved about South Florida was just the fast-paced type of lifestyle. Going to South Miami or Fort Lauderdale, Ocean Drive, and just seeing all the places and things to do. It's always something to do in Florida. So those are the things that I really loved, was just the adventures and the places you could go, such as going down and seeing the alligator farm in the Everglades. So that was so fun to me when I went with my spouse. We got to see the alligators and spend some time down there before the coronavirus hit. The 5 things that I hate about Florida, the first one being the weather. Because in the summer it's the rainy weather, it's the hurricane season. So in my apartment in South Florida, I would stay there, and June, July was just rainy every day with rain. It might be sunny, then all of a sudden it'll start raining. One part of the street could be raining, the other side of the street would not be raining. So the summer is very up and down. It's very hot, humid, a lot of just different animals, and that leads to my second one. My second thing I hate about Florida is the animals. It's just, you're close to the ocean, the water, so you got a lot of different bugs, mosquitoes, lizards, snakes, and then the biggest thing is the what you call it? It's the iguanas. The iguanas, yeah, that's what I was trying to get to. The iguanas are everywhere. They don't have, in the hierarchy of animals in South Florida, they don't have nothing that eats or prey on the iguanas, so they just multiply, and so it's not against the law to kill them. The fourth thing that I hate about Florida would have to be just the people. I know that was one of the things that I love, but the people can be rude. I'm from South Arkansas, where Southern hospitality is a thing that we all greet each other. Hey, how are you doing? Excuse me. South Florida is none of that. People are so worried about themselves. They're selfish. They're in a fast-paced type of lifestyle. They're trying to get to point A to point B, and so at times they don't really care about others. Or maybe they have a language barrier where they can't even communicate with you. The fifth thing that I hate about Florida would just have to be how different parts of the state has different mindsets. Like Northern Florida is a little bit Southern type of hospitality and stuck in some old ways, and South Florida is almost a totally different world. And so I think looking at it like that from different perspectives, it gives you something to think about, like, hey, is this how the country's kind of divided up? But those are my top 10 things that I loved and hated about Florida. Florida was a great time, met a lot of great people, did a lot of golfing, got a lot of great things done, got my Florida real estate license, met a lot of people, went down to Fort Lauderdale, went down to some of the bars and local restaurants to see how the food was. The one thing that was disappointing is that they didn't have good crab. I couldn't find a place that had good crab meat, good food that I could go and dive in terms of crab and seafood. That was very disturbing to me. But outside of that, Florida was fun. It was my first state outside of Texas, and so I think I got a lot of things accomplished, and I don't regret nothing I did in South Florida. And so that's my time in South Florida. This is a special edition of Unclouded Recruit. You're talking to Datron Dean. Please like, subscribe, and comment. Share this video. I'll do another edition of Nashville because I just pivoted and moved to Nashville. So Nashville, Tennessee will be my next video on my top 10 things why I love and hate about the city. And we'll dive in deeper there. So until next time, thank you.